definitely dangerous as a result.
Have you ever seen an Indian Bollywood film?
Just like you. I don't know who's right.
Nobody ever wins a fight.
And I've been trying to speak more English.
Mesmerized by your country.
Thought you were gonna teach us something like
No.
I had an absolute delight watching the film. It's so good to see a film without VFX, no CGI, just guys throwing punches at each other at a bar. It just felt so real, right? I mean, I was sitting at home having my beer, enjoying the film. Absolutely nailed it. I just want to talk to you a bit about the fact that we're living in 2024, where, special effects, VFX takes a lot of center stage at times. Did it feel nice to sort of go back to basics, Jake, to just sort of, swinging it on set, like you see?
It was. I mean, we did a tiny bit of both. We had this incredible process of how we do the punches, which was simple, but required a lot of attention and also a little bit of VFX. But it was great. I mean, to me, yeah, going back to a straight fighting movie, where, it was like just hand-to-hand combat in that way, and bringing MMA and particularly the UFC into the mix and combining the worlds of the UFC and filmmaking was so fun. They're such a great audience too, and we had so many ex-fighters fighting on the movie, and such incredible professionals doing it. So yeah, it was great fun, and definitely dangerous as a result. But also fun.
And Daniela, you were absolutely terrific in the film. I just loved the arc of your character and how in sync she was with everything that's happening around her. I want to speak to you a bit about the fact that, you obviously threw on an American accent and you did it so well. As an actor, you have to do that. Yeah, I think so. I have to ask you, as an actor who has to take on so many different roles, it doesn't matter, what character you're playing. How exciting was that part to sort of get under the skin of that character?
It was super exciting, but terrifying at the same time, because I had an accent coach, and I was trying really hard. And during the pandemic, I also had accent reduction classes, but with a teacher from New York. And I was a little bit afraid because I actually tried like 3 teachers in total, and they all had different inputs. So I was like, I don't know who's right. I'm just gonna trust the one that I have for this project. And it's been a learning process, because I feel like it's also an everyday job, and I've been trying to speak more English with everyone around me. And I just hope that people forgive me if I made any mistake, and that everyone is understanding, because it's really easy to point fingers and to say, it wasn't, I don't believe that. But yeah, I did my best, even though the character isn't supposed to be American. But
Yes.
yeah,
It's
it was
amazing.
fun.
It's so hard to do that. I can't
It
even,
is.
like,
Jake, I quickly want to throw in an India question, because you have so many fans in India, and we absolutely have been loving all the films that you've been doing over the years, right? Have you ever wanted to travel? Have you ever seen an Indian Bollywood film? Is that on your list?
I love Bollywood. As I think, like, one of the things I love about Bollywood is how, I mean, multifaceted and multi-talented all of the performers have to be. It reminds me of actors of the old school in Hollywood, dancing and singing and acting. Yeah,
Just like you.
Yeah, well, not as much of the dancing, but I'm working on it. I think that kind of actor I have so much admiration for, and so Bollywood is filled with so many talented actors, and the movies are so incredible, and the fans are so wonderful, and I love so much of the positivity that comes out of Bollywood from the fans in particular. I do love India. I've only been there once, but just mesmerized by your country. I adore it, But yes, I think Bollywood films and the whole culture of Bollywood is to be learned from. It's like I want to sing, act, and dance in a movie too.
Well, you never know. Never say never.
Yeah.
Last question is: if somebody had to duck, and obviously get off a punch, this is a good film to watch. What's the one trick that you would like to leave people with at a bar if they get into a fight? Like, what's the one thing you've taken home?
Oh, I want to learn.
The one thing I've taken home is just one simple phrase, which is nobody ever wins a fight.
Oh, I thought you were gonna teach us something like
No,
a
no.
trick.
I think one of the best things I learned is, what I love about Dalton is that Dalton, he really doesn't fight until it's necessary, and he does try and avoid it as much as he can. And so that's a good lesson, I think,
No, we loved Dalton, we loved Roadhouse. Thank you so much for the film, and hopefully we'll catch you in India next time. You never know. Thank
Yes,
you.
love that. Thank you.
Thank